All right, whether you're like me and thought there's no reason to have a dash cam on a Harley, because nothing could ever happen to you, or you just might not need it, whatever. I thought about it, and I started thinking,
Párate, párate, oye.
I started thinking, you know what? If I end up getting in an accident on a motorcycle, especially since I don't wear a helmet enough, somebody cuts me off or whatever, and I have major hospital bills that maybe goes beyond my insurance. If somebody cuts me off, somebody does something stupid, I want to have the video to back it up. It's just some actual common sense on this one, and I found a way to do it, and that's what I did. Okay, so I decided to use the Thinkware M1, and the reason why I picked that over some of the other ones, now the problem is it's only 1080p on both front and back cameras. I was thinking I wanted a 4K for when I do my moto vlogs and, you know, capturing the road when I don't have my GoPro on. But the reason why I went with the Thinkware is because of the mount. The mount is perfect because it's a GoPro mount, and it's very easy to mount on your bike. I'm going to show you two different configurations I use to install it. One with some extra GoPro mounts, and the other one with the one they supply. And I'm going to show you the problems that I had with it. But basically the install is very simple. I'm going to go through it real quick, very fast. It took me longer to set the mounts than it did anything else. Actually, it took me longer to take the 3M tape off the back of the mount than anything else. So anyway, my thoughts after installing it: I like the second configuration better than the first because you can't really see it. And Thinkware Sports Motorsports Cam M1. Let's see what it looks like inside. Cam's kind of lightweight. It's labeled front and rear. Makes things easier. So we have that. Front and rear. What else do we have in the box? Here's the unit itself. And there's the remote. Wi-Fi record. Pretty simple. Some 3M tape. And here are the brackets. Tape. What's great is that it uses the GoPro mount. I like that. Same thing. keys. Extra. I guess it's extra. Now it's sticky tape. Can't leave home without this. What crap this is. Pretty thick book. Not gonna read it. And a 32 gig, I believe. Yep, 32 gig card. That's it. Basically, I hooked up the power to the 7.5 amp fuse there. Is there something interesting here? Did you have to be here? Is there? Good. Go away. Leave me alone. So I hooked up the power to 7.5. And this is my idea. I'm running it underneath. I loosen the 2 bolts here. One, 2. It holds this in place. Ran the wire under, up and through the ground wire, and I have the ground going right to this bolt here. No need to play with the battery or anything like that. The 7.5 hopefully holds up. Will only come on when the accessory is on. Can you leave me alone? Please. Leave me alone. So 7.5. I just hooked everything up just to see how it looks. I mean that it runs. I ran it through the app. Now my idea for installing this is I'm gonna put one on the upper crash bar for the front and one on the back. I already put the bracket in there. It takes a GoPro. I'll show you the back one. This is how I have it set up right now. It takes a GoPro adapter, which is great. So I have it right here. I interchange this when I go on long trips. This comes off, and I put the basic one on because I could put the rickrack luggage on it. So for now, I'm gonna have it up to here. I could take this off and put it on a different rack if I need to. So let me put it all together, show you what it looks like, and go from there. Okay, before I button it back up, I put these 2 bolts back on. Okay, that's easy. I just pulled the slack. This sits pretty nice right here. The reason I want to put it here, so I need to access the SD card, which is in the back. I don't have to pull the seat off. I can just pull the side cover. That's why I did it this way. So the power is going to that 7.5 amp fuse, which might not be enough. I may have to change it, but for now, let's try that. And I ran everything through here, up into here. Please go away. And then I'm going to run out through the firewall. The rear one going to the back. I have to set that up, but at least I wanted to show you how easy this is. I mean, a little bit time consuming, not really, but run the wires through here, and this sits here. Should be easy to go. And the rear. Okay, it's running to the side. Now it's all in here. It's in the side panel like I showed you. Okay, I switched it to underneath. So basically the only problem is when I swap this out, I need to change the mount again, which is not a problem. It's by an extra mount. This way it's not as much of an eyesore, I guess. So you have 2 options. And I switched this, it's up here. So I gotta hit this, cut this zip tie, but basically it's up higher. Take a look at the video. Everything else is hidden underneath, obviously. So the only difference now, instead of down there, I gotta remove the ball and clean this bike. I have it up here. So that's it. That's the install. The install was fast and easy. Do I recommend it? Yes. I mean, it's smart. I mean, if you get into an accident, and most of the time it's not our fault. I mean, I still ride crazy. Not like I used to ride, but I still ride crazy. But anytime we get in an accident, it's mostly because somebody else did something stupid, didn't see us, whatever it is. So I think it's a smart investment. It cost me $329, I think it was. There are two other ones that have 4K, and one of them has a parking mode, which is good because I got backed into it at a Home Depot parking lot, which I had it on then. But I like the mounting for this a lot better. And like I said, the second configuration is a lot better than the first because there's no choppy video. On the first one, it vibrated too much. If you're new to this channel, learn from my mistakes. And luckily you can learn from this mistake of the wrong configuration. But hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. More videos to come. And I kind of like this. Most of you probably won't agree with it, but when you need it, it's there. Ride safe. See you on the next video.